Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hi everyone, I'm Mike.
Hello, I'm Rainbow.
And we're back with part 2, part B, day 2, the second part of our The Right Tool for the Job article. Actually, it's a bunch of dialogues with Ace and Ellie who are fixing things or building things, taking care of little projects around their house. So, what about you, Rainbow? Are you quite a handy person? Are you quite skillful at using tools and fixing things that break around your home?
Absolutely not.
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 Okay, so if something breaks, what do you do?
Immediately call my landlord.
Oh, you call your landlord or a repair person to come to your house.
Recently, I had my wardrobe actually fell because one of the screws kind of like created a hole.
Okay.
And then it stretched, and then so everything fell.
Oh no.
And then so we had to call IKEA, and IKEA came and fixed it in like 4 minutes.
Really?
It was amazing.
Well, that's great. Did you have to pay for the repair person to come?
$600.
Well, that's less than buying a whole new thing.
Definitely.
Okay, and that's the good thing. If you can fix things around your home, not only will everyone think you're pretty cool and awesome, but you will also save money. And I think you get a kind of confidence if you can repair things.
Are you very good at repairing things?
It depends. I think I could fix a wardrobe or a chair or a table, something like that. I try sometimes to fix things with water, like a kitchen sink or a bathroom sink.
Okay.
But I won't try to fix things with electricity.
Oh my goodness.
That makes me a little nervous. I don't want to make a fire or kill myself.
No, that's very dangerous.
Yeah, I have some tools at home and I'll get them out and see if it's a simple thing to fix. And when I do, I feel very manly. I fixed the table, honey, I say to my wife, and she says, oh, I fixed it better than you last time. So. Anyways, but it is a good thing to be able to do. But you're right, these days, you can always call someone for help. Let's check out Ace and Ellie, see what they're up to today. Ace and Ellie are making repairs around the house.
I got my toolbox from the garage. What do we need to fix?
Well, there's the wall clock, the door handle, and the bathroom faucet.
What's wrong with the wall clock?
Nothing. You never got around to hanging it up.
Sorry. I'll grab a hammer and nail and do it now.
Hello, we are back for the right tool for the job part 2 or part B. We have Ace and Ellie again, and this time they are making repairs around the house. Dialogue says Ace and Ellie are making repairs around the house. Wonder what they're doing.
Yeah, let's find out. Well, Ace, he begins and he says, I got my toolbox from the garage. What do we need to fix? So there we know he has some tools at home, things like hammers, screwdrivers, and stuff. Yeah, it's always good to have a toolbox around your house. Or in this case, they also have a garage, which if you are lucky enough to have your own garage attached to your house, that is where you keep, of course, your car, your motorcycle or scooter, bicycles, and then, of course, other things like tools, sports equipment,
huge fridge,
gardening equipment, things like that. You can keep it in your garage. I keep my toolbox in my office, in my little computer room, or maybe in the basement if you have a house with a basement. You don't usually keep the toolbox in the kitchen, the bathroom, or the bedroom. That would be weird. Yeah, so what are they going to fix?
Well, there's the wall clock, the door handle, and the bathroom faucet. I guess they've been waiting for all of those tasks to be built up, and now Ellie really needs Ace's help.
There you go. Some pretty simple jobs. Fix the wall clock, the bathroom faucet, and something else. What is a clock?
Oh, of course, something that we use every day and is in most people's houses. This is the thing that tells time that hangs on the wall. So we're not talking about a watch that we wear or our phone for the time. We're talking about a clock. So you have a round clock that's kind of big that hangs on the wall. Maybe it was broken, maybe it fell down. I don't know what we need to fix, but we've got to take care of that clock because we need it every day to tell time.
Absolutely. Your clock must always be accurate.
Yep.
And we also had the door handle, of course. That was the other thing he needs to fix. Well, you guys probably know what a door is. It's that thing that separates one room from another. You open the door, you walk out of one room into another. Now, some doors, well, if they're very new, they might open by using a little computer that can see you're standing there, or you might just push the door open, but many doors will have a handle. It might be a round door handle. It might be one you hold like this and move up and down. But this is a small device or mechanism that can keep the door closed, or by turning the handle, you can then open the door. And they're pretty simple, but they do have parts in them. Sometimes there's also a lock on the door handle. And yes, if you use it a lot after a year or two, things get loose, it might break. And of course, you don't want to turn the handle, have the handle come off, and then you can never open the door again. That would be a big problem. So keeping your door handles working well will save you a lot of trouble. All right, back to the dialogue. Ace, he knows about some of these things, but the wall clock, that was something he did not know about. He says, "What's wrong with the wall clock? I didn't know there was a problem with it."
Interesting conversation. Ellie says nothing. You never got around to hanging it up. Oh, that means it was just sitting around at home. The wall clock isn't even on the wall. I would actually need you to take out a hammer and put a nail in the wall and put up the clock.
So maybe it says leaning on a table somewhere, on a shelf, or even in the box that it came in. So he says, "Sorry, I'll grab a hammer and nail and do it now."
Oh,
so
great.
yeah, if you're hanging something on a wall, like a wall clock or a picture or painting, a hammer and a nail, and then you hit the nail into the wall, leave a little bit sticking out, and then you can hang things on that. So that won't take long. Maybe he'll also get, if I'm hanging a wall clock at my house, I need a ladder as well. I need to climb up high to put it above a door, maybe.
Yeah, and so here when we say grab something, we're just saying I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna pick it up. Now, grabbing can usually mean like I'm taking something very quickly because maybe the food is about to be gone or something is on sale. But if I'm just talking normally about something I'm getting, it's a casual way to say, I'll just go get that ladder, or I'll just go get that hammer. We'll just say, I'll just go grab that hammer. I'm just gonna pick it up and do the job real quick.
Yeah, I'll get it and it won't be a hard thing to go get.
Pick it up.
Very quick, and I'll be right back. And we'll be right back after our break.
We will.
Thanks. After that, you'll need a wrench for the bathroom faucet.
What are you going to do in the meantime?
I'll tighten the screws on the door handle with a screwdriver. Oh yeah, I'll do the shoe bench too.
All right, so Ellie is on a roll with the things that she really needs for Ace to do. She continues saying thanks. After that, you'll need a wrench for the bathroom faucet. That's a big special tool because I guess the bathroom is leaking.
Absolutely, yes. If you want to make things stop leaking, like having that water that goes drip, drip, drip from your bathroom sink, then you'll need to make it tighter, and a wrench is the tool that you use to make things tighter or to open things that are already very tight. If your hands and arms and muscles aren't strong enough, the wrench will definitely help you get that job done. So, Ace knows what he needs to do, and he also knows the tools he needs to do those jobs. But yeah, apart from just telling Ace what to do, what about Ellie? She's just gonna watch him fix all these things? Well, Ace says, what are you going to do in the meantime? Basically, he's saying here, while I'm doing those things, what will you be doing? Hopefully not just, I'll be watching you drinking coffee. That's not helpful.
Having a soda. Ellie says, I'll tighten the screws on the door handle with a screwdriver.
Perfect.
And that's a smaller tool that Ellie could handle probably pretty well. Oh yeah, I'll do the shoe bench too. So I guess a few things are loose around the house and we just need that small screwdriver to keep all the things tightened, and it should be quite easy.
Exactly right. Yeah, to tighten something, this verb means to make something tighter. In other words, to turn it so that it won't open or come apart.
Not loose.
Very quickly or very easily. So often with things that we use a lot, especially if there's two pieces that are attached using a screw, sometimes those things get loose and they start to wiggle, so you tighten them. Another thing you might do is if you're on a diet, you might have to tighten your belt or something like that. And when you're wearing shoes, you do up the shoelaces. But maybe if you're running around playing sports, you might want to tighten your shoes so your shoes don't fly off in the middle of a baseball game. You make them tighter, you make it harder for those things to fall off or to come apart.
Yeah, and what do we mean by a bench? Well, this is a long sort of chair. It's got a long shape that you could sit on, and it's made from wood. And this is usually what you would find when you first come into a house and you sit on it to wear your shoes. You have this bench, so it's a long place to sit that's quite low. So the bench has several types of probably screws and something that you want to be able to fix. So she's gonna just go down there and fix that bench in the house.
Okay, tighten all those screws so the bench won't wobble or move when you sit on it. That sounds like a very wise and safe thing to do. All right, so they're getting their house ship-shape. They're getting their house in really good condition by doing these simple little jobs that you need to do once in a while. But the good thing is, they have the right tools for the job. And hopefully they'll have the right tools for tomorrow's job too, because we have a few more jobs to take care of. Your only job, as usual, is just to come back and join us. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Ace and Ellie are making repairs around the house.
I got my toolbox from the garage. What do we need to fix?
Well, there's the wall clock, the door handle, and the bathroom faucet.
What's wrong with the wall clock?
Nothing. You never got around to hanging it up.
Sorry. I'll grab a hammer and nail and do it now.
Thanks. After that, you'll need a wrench for the bathroom faucet.
What are you going to do in the meantime?
I'll tighten the screws on the door handle with a screwdriver. Oh yeah, I'll do the shoe bench too.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 garage 名词车库。The garage is too small for 2 cars. 这间车库太小了，无法容纳2台车。下一个单字 clock 名词时钟。The clock on the wall stopped working. 墙上的时钟坏了。下一个单字 handle 名词把手柄。Maya turned the handle to open the door. Maya 转动把手开门。最后一个单字 bench 名词长凳长椅。We sat on the bench in the park and enjoyed the beautiful weather. 我们坐在公园的长凳上，享受着美好的天气。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 make a repair 修缮。Repair 在这里是一个名词，意思是修理。它的后面可以加上 to 再接物品，表示修某物。我们来看看这个例句。My dad made a repair to the faucet in the kitchen. 我爸爸修理了厨房的水龙头。Faucet 指的是水龙头。下一个文法 Somebody gets around to 加上 VING 某人抽空做某事。这个片语用于去处理尚未完成的事项。to 之后也可以接名词。我们来看看这个例句。Jessie finally got around to washing the dishes. Jessie 终于抽空洗碗了。最后一个文法 In the meantime 与此同时，这是一个固定用法。Meantime 的意思是同时期间，当作名词使用时，前面会搭配 the。我们来看看这个例句。Mom cooked dinner in the kitchen. In the meantime, Dad set the table in the dining room. 妈妈在厨房煮晚餐。在此同时，爸爸在饭厅摆设碗筷。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie.
In English, we have a lot of phrases that we use in our daily lives. So today we are going to learn some new phrases.
Like, let's get the show on the road. Okay, let's work on some phrases. Okay.
刻意冷落别人。
Maybe it's give the cold shoulder.
The first one?
Give somebody the cold shoulder.
Finish the second one.
Give somebody the cold face.
我觉得是 give somebody the cold face.
I think it's the second one. Give somebody the cold face.
Give somebody the cold face. You give somebody the cold shoulder.
Oh, cold shoulder.
Okay, cold shoulder. All right, the next one is 令人惊讶，引人质疑。Do you rise eyebrows or raise eyebrows?
Raise eyebrows. The first one.
Raise eyebrows.
Finish the second one.
那我也猜第二个好了。
The second one?
The second one. Raise eyebrows.
Raise eyebrows. Yeah.
Are you sure? Raise or rise? You want to change? Or do you want to stay with that answer?
I'll stay with that.
Yeah? Raise or rise? He says
Oh,
raise.
no. Wait. Rise.
Rise. I'll give you one more chance. You want to change it?
Yes.
So rise eyebrows?
Yes.
You should have kept it. It's raise the eyebrows. Very good. Okay, so what have we learned today? Go with your gut. And also, what else have we learned today?
Let's review the phrases we learned today. The first one, give somebody the cold shoulder. It means to ignore someone or to be unfriendly. Now, this phrase came from the 19th century in Europe. When a host invited people over for dinner, of course, they would serve them hot food, which made their guests very happy and they felt very welcome. But if you did something to make the host feel upset, they would serve the shoulder part of the animal, the meat, and they would serve it cold to that person. So that was the host's way of showing that they were unhappy with that person. So that's where this phrase, to give somebody the cold shoulder, came from. Our next phrase is raise eyebrows. And it is when somebody is surprised or suspicious of something. So often we will have the action of raising our eyebrow. And when you use the phrase raise eyebrows, it is meant to mean that someone has done something to make you feel surprised or suspicious. So for example, Vicky's green hair raises a few eyebrows at school because she's not supposed to have green hair, right? Well, those are all the phrases that we learned today. KiWi later!